tonight to do some stars. Now, I love astro. I think astro is my favourite kind of photography, and just being out under the night sky and appreciating it, how beautiful it is and how small we are in this universe is an incredible thing. Anyway, so we come to Brightlingsea. It's about a 45-minute trip from where I live. It's in Essex. We've come down to Bateman's Tower, and there's a load of beach huts that go along and round, and in the middle we've got a massive pool. So tonight we're going to aim to do a star trail and try and get a bit of Polaris in it. So we'll be pointing north and get the reflection of the star trail in the pool, as well as the beach huts, and a star trail behind the beach huts. It's bloody cold tonight. It is literally like my hands are nearly numb, and I've only been here 5 minutes. So yeah, see how it goes. But yeah, let's get cracking. See you in a minute. Good stuff. Oh, it's blooming cold out here. So always bring tea. Keep you a bit warm. So I'm just going to have a cup of tea. Lovely. Lovely. So while I'm here drinking my tea, keeping warm as well, which is quite nice. I've set up my other camera, which is doing a time lapse of the water and the beach huts with the stars above, pointing towards the Orion constellation. So the 3 stars. You've also got the Orion Nebula up there and the Horsehead Nebula. So a little bit about stars really. Behind me that way is where I'm shooting, so that's the stars that I'm shooting, and you'll see that in a time lapse. And then at the moment it's quite hard to see because I've got the light in my face, but over that way to the left we'll have the Cygnus region, and at this time of the year it's going down quite early, and then it comes back up later in the early hours of the morning, and that's a beautiful region of the Milky Way. Lovely clouds and nebulas and everything over there. But back over towards Orion constellation, you've got the Winter Circle coming up at the moment, and you'll have stars like Rigel, Castor, Procon, Sirius, Betelgeuse, and a few others, can't remember them all, and they create a massive circle, and I like to call them like the gems of the sky, because they really are lovely. All them colours pop in during the winter. So we're a bit old lonely at night, but we've got the moon out tonight, so it's giving us a good bit of light for foreground opportunities in taking our star trail in a little while. We'll do a time lapse of the moon as well, so you'll see that in this video. You're also gonna see the end results of the pictures as well, what I've taken tonight. Oh, it's a lovely cup of tea, brewed to perfection. 2 tea bags. Got to put 2 tea bags in a flask, and then just a little bit of milk so it brews nicely. Within 45 minutes, perfect. Can't beat it. The only thing is I had to buy gold tea bags the other day instead of Yorkshire tea bags, and I love Yorkshire tea bags. Anyway, off the subject of tea bags. Bloody hell, talking about tea bags. So yeah, that's about it, and I'll catch you in a little while and give you an update of what we're doing. floated back. Warmed up a little bit now, a bit more acclimatised to the cold night. Mist and fog is sort of creeping in a little bit from the sea, so I'm hoping it's not going to come too far in, because I've set my camera up now, and we're now whizzing away on a time lapse. So star trail. So I've set that up in the water behind me, pointing towards Polaris Way. I don't think I've got Polaris in it, but it doesn't matter, it's going to be nice anyway. I've got the beach huts with the reflection. I'm hoping I'm going to get some stars in the reflection. There is light pollution that way, and it is always something us astrophotographers are battling with, especially in Essex. Essex is terrible for light pollution. Best places to go are like brightlingsea, but even that's still quite light polluted. Suffolk coastline is probably the best I've done so far. You get some clear nights up there, and it's just magical, insane. You see the Milky Way by eye, and you can see it down here by eye in Essex, but nowhere near as prominent and clearly as up in Suffolk way. So Suffolk is a top spot to do astro for someone who lives in Essex. Anyway, I've got the Canon 6D Mark II set up with my 20mm Sigma lens, art lens. I've set it up for f4, ISO 250, and my shutter speed is 30 seconds. So the idea of a star trail is to capture the stars moving round Earth, or Earth moving around the stars, whatever way you want to perceive it. And if you take a 30-second shot, that captures them stars trailing, and then what happens is, you say you do a star trail for 2 hours, you then collect all those shots, you put them into a software, and you stack them together, and they create that star trail. And the most common ones you see are with Polaris in the middle, and Polaris is the North Star that doesn't move, or hardly moves, so that will always be centre, and all the other stars will trail around it, and it's like a massive vortex. So they're the most common ones you see. But yeah, I think that's about it. I think I've covered everything really. I'm just going to let it go and sit here for 2 hours playing around. Maybe might take a few shots on the camera I'm recording on and go from there really. And got to still do a time lapse of a moon, so we'll get to see that later. Yeah, I think that's about it really. So see you in a little while. So hey guys, lots of dregs on the old tee tonight, and we're done for the night. Did a couple of hours of shooting, 2 hours to do the star trail, so we're going to call it a night. I hope you enjoyed this vlog as much as I enjoyed tonight's spectacle of stars and the moon being out. Give it a like and a subscribe down below, press the little bell notification, and yeah, that's it from me. See you later, till the next one.